You want to know the most lesbian thing I have ever done? So, I moved in with a woman after knowing her for 4 months. But that's not the most lesbian thing, right? We moved into a house that we had bought together after knowing each other for 3 months. But that's not the most lesbian thing. We split up after 5 years and we stayed living in that house together for a period of time, supporting each other through our breakup. But that's not the most lesbian thing. You want to know the most lesbian thing about all of that? 20 years on, right? We are still really good mates. Yep. 100% fucking lesbian right here.
That does sound very lesbian. Because I would just say 4 months. But the fact she said after 3 months we bought a house together, it's like, whoa. Put in the comments how quickly you moved in with somebody you was talking to. Me, it was 1 month. I knew this person for 1 month. But my situation was I was roommating. I had a housemate. And I was ready to get up out of there. I was ready. So when she was like, my girlfriend was like, so you want to move in together? Because we don't like commuting anymore. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Because I'm ready to get the freak up out of here and have my own space. I should have had my own space by myself. But, you know, life goes on. But yeah, I've done some. I think that's the quickest I moved in with somebody. It's a month. Won't do it again. I probably will not move in with anyone. I mean, I don't plan on getting in a relationship anytime soon or, you know, ever. So yeah, I won't have that problem.
Y'all, the most embarrassing thing just happened to me while I was trying to get my car fixed, and I am already at a disadvantage here because I am gay, but this was truly mortifying. I went to the movies yesterday, and when I sat down to watch the movie, I noticed that there was some blue liquid on my leg. It was kind of thick. It sort of smelled like soap. I was like, what is this? Maybe they were cleaning the seat before. Didn't think too much of it. This afternoon, I got home from work, and this is what I see. There is this blue liquid all over the side of my car, and I was like, oh my God, that must have been what was on my leg yesterday. And so, of course, I Google blue liquid leaking from car, and it says this could be engine coolant, this could be antifreeze. I didn't think it was a big deal, but I told my husband about it, and he was like, this might be dangerous. It might be unsafe for you to drive your car. We need to take it in. Now, we're going out of town this weekend, and so he was like, this is perfect. We can just drop it off on our way out of town. It's rush hour, by the way, and we can get your car fixed. So we get there and it is just off the highway, like literally so close to the highway, you can feel the wind from the cars passing, and it is so busy there. There's like nowhere to park. Finally, we talk to someone and I show him the door and I'm like, there's a leak here. Something's gone wrong. Like, look at this. And the mechanic was like, there is physically nothing in the car that could be causing this to leak there. Like, there are no pipes there. There is no liquid that is going through this part of the car. And instead of thinking, wow, this must be something else, I was like, wow, this is like a 1 in a million case. My car must be really messed up. And then he was like, maybe you spilled something. And I was like, I think I would remember if I spilled bright blue liquid. I didn't say it like that, but that was like my internal monologue. I was like, this looks like a 7-Eleven slushie. I did not have that in my car. I didn't spill anything. So then this poor man starts going through the contents of the door of my car. And he pulls out this. I had no idea this was in the door of my car. This has been in my car for months. I totally forgot about it. Of course, there are like 50 other things on top of it. And he was like, maybe this is the mystery blue substance. And I was like, thank you so much.
I was just like, that's an interesting spot for your cooler. But then I was just like, well, maybe, because I was thinking it was, you know, windshield wiper fluid. So maybe there was a leak and it was coming through your door, like how it was coming through your door and leaking through your, that's what I was thinking. I was not thinking that, oh, it was Dawn soap. You just had in your car for some reason. I mean, I have a lot of stuff in my car for some reason, just in case, you know, like I have some backup stuff, but my car is actually really clean. I was like, is it? And I'm like, yeah, it is. It is clean. My car is very cleaner than any female I've ever gotten in the car with, or any male, honestly, because I clean up my car a lot. I usually, because I mow my grass and my grandmama's grass, so I have to put the lawnmower in my car and drive it to my grandma's house. So my car, especially the back part of my car, has to stay clean, and the front side of my car has to stay clean because I just can't deal. Like, we can't be doing that. And you know, the console, the little cubby under the radio, that part is very organized. Like, I have my pens, all my pens right here, my key. Well, do I have? I think I have my keys from like when I was in college. I have my keys right there. Then I have my chapstick. I have my gum. Like, it's just, it has to be clean. It has to be organized. And then the floor right there where you use to push the seat back is my Febreze, because you never know. And then in this door side right here is my taser, my pepper spray, my car spray. I got a few of those car sprays because the car got to be smelling good, because some people, they get in your car and don't smell good, or some food get in your car and don't smell good. So yeah, that's funny, friend. That is a little embarrassing. Like, I came here because I thought something, but it's good that nothing was wrong with your car though. A little embarrassing that it was just soap, but that's like a blessing, bruh. It was just soap.
So 3 years ago, I matched with this girl on Tinder. She was incredible, like just unlike anyone I've ever met. We talked for a month and never actually met in person, but I just really enjoyed her. Unfortunately, she was 5 years sober and had her shit together, and I was actively an alcoholic. She ended up breaking things off with me because of my drinking, and I was like so ashamed and just really heartbroken. So I deleted her number, and I've just regretted it over the years so many times. And she had no social media. Obviously, I didn't have her number, so I just never had any way to contact her. Well, 3 weeks ago, we matched on Tinder again. And now I'm almost a year sober, so we went to lunch, and then we went to coffee, and then we went to dinner. And we've been dating ever since. I have no words. It's really good. So tonight we're going on a dinner cruise. I got a new dress and she's gonna be here in a couple hours. So I'm gonna go live and get ready. I'm fully prepared to be grilled. But really all you need to know is just she's really good for me and really good to me. Okay, give me like 10 minutes and I'll be live.
I love that for you, friend. The one that got away but didn't really get away because you found her again. I like that. I like that. And congratulations on being sober. Comment below if you had one that got away and you want them back. Comment below. Or are you the one who got away? I am definitely the one who got away. Like, my mistakes be telling me. I remember my last mistake was just like, yeah, I didn't know how good I had it. Like, I did not know. You did everything for me. And now life is just so hard. I'm just like, yeah, I tried to tell you, honey. I tried to. I'm pretty great. That's what I mean when I say I'm gonna freak up your life, because I'm just gonna make it so where it's so great that if you leave me, it's gonna freak up your life. You're just gonna be freaked out. But yeah, I went on a dinner cruise once for my sister's birthday. It was lit. We on this dinner cruise, and I had on my outfit, but I had on this crop top, long sleeve crop top, and some booty shorts. But they were like fancy booty shorts. Like, it looked like I was going somewhere nice. I look like a classy hoe, you know. That's the outfit. I tied all up. That's the attire, honey. You going to the cruise like expensive hoe, honey. We about to find a sugar daddy, okay, honey? So we go on this cruise. She has on a dress and some heels. I had on this crop top booty shorts. Get on this cruise. Now, y'all hear that, right? Cruise. This dinner cruise. And they pick up a little bit of speed. It was freezing. I was like not thinking that, oh, we're gonna be on the boat. And it's a dinner cruise, so the sun is going down. The sun is setting, so it gets a lot cold. It gets cold. It's colder on the water than it is on land. So yeah, it was cold, but it was lit. We were there with some older heads, but they was lit. They was dancing with us and partying with us, and they had shots, Jello shots, and I was just like, this cruise is a little lit, little lit. It was cool. It was fun. You had to get your sea legs together.
Okay, I have a story time, but I didn't want to tell it until there was resolution, and now I have resolution, so it's break time. Let's go. So a couple months ago, we hired a new gal to work up front, and she was really nice. She was super nice until last Friday. Last Friday, I was standing at her desk having small talk, and she was like, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, oh, I actually have a date. And she was like, oh, that's so great. Is he a local? My office is... Anyway, I was like, no, he's a she. I date women. This woman pearl clutched, like, and she grabbed my arm and she like clutched my arm, like fingernail indented my arm, and was like, Dear Lord Jesus, please, this woman has been through so much. I pray that you can heal her from all of her trauma and bring her back onto the right path, over to the light, so she's not so confused. Are you trying to pray my gay away? At work? Hello, HR. I have a nightmare. Now, this is like literally exactly the same type of horse crap that my mom used to pull with like the arm grabbing, force praying shit in general. And so I was just like in shock. And I just stood there with my mom. Like by the time she opened her eyes, she just saw me like, and then I just walked away wordlessly. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to talk to HR on Monday and be like, maybe we tell this new gal, you can't force prayer on people and you can't pray the gay way. There's going to be some training that needs to happen. But she was fired like 5 minutes after that. Like I like for her incompetence, like I did have to teach her what a tab was on an internet browser. So this is not surprising. However, this is just like, it resolved itself. It was just, I can't, I still just can't get over the fact that that even fucking happened.
Girl, look at God. God worked that out for you. God handled that light work for you. Because, wow. I would be like, ma'am, I didn't ask for you to pray for me. You can't have everybody pray for you. I don't know how your prayers are, how your connection with God is, who you praying to. What are we doing, honey? Hey, that's what it would catch me off guard. I wouldn't mind no one praying for me. But I don't know you. I don't know you. Don't you be laying hands on me. Girl, you better be, because I would have been like, I would have been prying her hands off like, oh, ma'am, stop. What are you doing? The fact that you're touching me with your hand that I don't know if it's clean or not. Like, COVID was just happening. Like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's wild, friend. Was it traumatizing? Because it sounds it to me, because that's like, whoa. Like, ma'am, stop. Please. Like, that's wild. But the fact she ain't know how to open a tab, I can't even fathom that. Like, what? You don't know how to open a tab? What? I can't even be like, oh, she was older. Because it's like, yo, I know older people that are really good with computers and wouldn't know what a tab was, I think. So, yeah. You have, what kind of job you have? Corporate America, and don't know how to open a tab? That's very concerning. But I'm glad it worked out for you, friend, without you even doing anything. You see how great God is? Yeah. Praise him. Go ahead and cop that merch. And before you do, subscribe!